Hi, Tallulah here. I can't let Petprepper get up on me on those jokes, so I'm going to tell you a few of mine. Up in a big tall building on the scaffolding was a Irishman, a Mexican, and a redneck working. Got to be lunchtime, and they sit down and they open their lunches, and the Irishman opens his, and he says, "Corned beef and cabbage. If I get corned beef and cabbage one more time for lunch, I swear I'm jumping off of here." A little while later, the Mexican opens up his lunch. "Burritos. If I get burritos one more time, I'm jumping." The redneck opens his lunch. "Bologna. If I get bologna one more time, I swear I'm going to jump." Well, the next day, they're up there on the scaffolding working, and gets to be lunchtime. They all sit down. Irishman opens his lunch. Corned beef and cabbage. He jumps off to his death. Mexican opens his lunch. Burritos. So he jumps to his death. Redneck opens his lunch. Bologna. He jumps to his death. Well, time goes forward, and we're at the funerals. The Irish wife is crying. She said, "You know, if I'd known how much he hated corned beef and cabbage, I could have given him anything else for lunch." And the Mexican wife says, "I know. I could have given him enchiladas, anything. I didn't know he hated burritos." And they both looked over at the redneck wife. She said, "Don't look at me. He makes his own lunch." Okay, don't like that one? How about a woman gets on a bus one day and she's got her baby with her and she's digging in her purse for change, and the bus driver looks up and he says, "Oh my gosh, that is the ugliest baby I've ever seen." And the lady gets all huffy and throws her money in the fare box and stamps back to the seat and slams herself in it. And there's a gentleman sitting next to her, and he can see she's upset. So he says, "Ma'am, is something wrong?" And she said, "Yes, there is. That bus driver insulted me." And he said, "Well, he shouldn't do that. He's a public servant." And she said, "You know, you're right. I think I'm going to go up there and give him a piece of my mind." And he said, "That's a good idea. Here, let me hold your monkey." Okay, how about this one? A little boy walks into a mom and pop grocery store, and he's down in the aisle for a while, and the guy comes out from behind the counter and goes down there and see what he's doing, and he's looking at laundry detergent. He's tugging on this big old box, and the guy says, "Whoa, so you must have a lot of laundry." And he said, "Oh, no, I'm going to wash my dog." He said, "Well, son, I wouldn't wash my dog in that." He said, "His law would have hurt him." He said, "No, I'm going to wash my dog in it." He said, "Okay," and he goes back up to the counter, and sure enough, a little while, here comes that boy dragging that big old box of laundry detergent. He pays for it and he leaves. A week later, he comes back in the store to buy some candy, and the guy says, "Hey, how's your dog?" The boy says, "Oh, he died." Man didn't want to be one of those, "I told you so" people. So he says, "Well, son, you know I really tried to tell you not to wash him in that detergent." And the little boy said, "Well, I don't think it was the detergent that killed him." He said, "No?" He said, "Oh, no, I think it was the spin cycle." And with that, Tallulah's out.